All television time remaining. Now in the ring, 248, Baton Rouge, Louisiana's Ron Starr. His opponent now making his way to the ring at 238 pounds, Pensacola, Florida, Mr. Olympia. Mr. Olympia taking on Ron Starr. What a matchup. Starr, one of the most brutal individuals in professional wrestling. Good knee lift catches Olympia. Olympia has not even had a chance to get that jacket off. Hard chop by Starr. He's had the most brutal reputation all over the country in professional wrestling. A dangerous individual. He deserves every bit of that reputation, too. Ron Starr can fight. If you want to get rough and you want to get nasty, Ron Starr can do it. And he can wrestle as well without the surprising all-around athlete. Now, Olympia hardly even had a chance to get his ring jacket off before Ron Starr just started to flail away at him. Now gouging up his back, raking those fingernails across the skin of Olympia's back. And Olympia is in a bad way for a TV main event, Charlie. Starr continually putting that boot into the back of Olympia. And Ron Starr now maybe sensing victory, closes in, he posts an ear arm. A quick vertical suplex, lateral press, two, and he almost got him. But Olympia's up. Olympia's up. Starr now pulling his... Oh, Olympia missed the kick. That's the lightning fast reflexes that Ron Starr's got, Charlie. He's dangerous. He is indeed a dangerous individual. And he has really plowed into Mr. Olympia. And the opening moments of this match today on television, no doubt in Ron Starr's mind what he has set out to do. That is to defeat Olympia here on television. And in the meantime, if he can possibly do it, is to hurt Olympia. Double chicken wing suplex. And again, at the count of two, Olympia manages to get those shoulders up off the mat. He's looking around. Maybe that's starting to clear. He drives the right to the midsection of Ron Starr. Another right hand. And Olympia's up. What a match we have going here. Olympia now back to his feet. Going into Ron Starr with that boot. Into the turnbuckle goes Ron Starr. Mr. Olympia coming back to life. A flying mare. He throws the right hand to the head of Ron Starr, and Starr manages to scoot out at the count of two. This match would be a main event in any town across the country, Charlie. Indeed it would. Suplex by Mr. Olympia. Now crashing down with the elbow into the chest. Cutting off 2 count, and Starr. Look at Starr. Ron Starr just slithered out of that press right away. Went to the eyes of Mr. Olympia now. A belly-to-back suplex is Starr. That's got to jar the back of Olympia's neck. He came down. He's up again. A lot of weight on that shoulder being pounded into that ring. Ooh, high knee by Ron Starr. Down for the pin. 1, 2. And, almost. Olympia powers out. Hey, not too many people have ever put the shoulders of Olympia down for a 1, 2, 3. Ron Starr now trying to bring... Wait a minute, Olympia reverses him into the turnbuckle. Catches it. A shoulder smash. Now, the boot to the midsection again. Into the turnbuckle for Ron Starr. And Olympia may have things turned around his way, Charlie. Good reversal by Starr. Look at this. Full Nelson. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Arn Anderson is out. He's got a leather belt. Oh! He missed Olympia with that leather strap and caught Ron Starr. Yeah, Olympia ducks. The two run together. Olympia's got the strap. Olympia's got the strap. He took a swipe at Ron Starr. Now, he's a lever to Arn Anderson. Hastily. Oh, boy. I'll tell you what. When these two get together in a Canadian lumberjack match, Charlie, this match promises to be the most explosive match in a long, long time. And it's exploding here on television today.
Match is one fall with a 15-minute time limit, weighing 225 pounds from Kentucky, John Fulton. His opponent weighing 232 pounds from Florida, Ron Slinker.
Referee Tommy Weathers, Ron Slinker, the karate expert, young Don Fulton out of Kentucky. Arm drag takedown by Ron Slinker. Goes to the well again, comes up with the arm bar. And Don Fulton will have his hands, Alan, full with this match with Ron Slinker.
Sure, well, Ron has become quite an infamous person around the area. The incident a few weeks ago, the burning incident against the great Mephisto, and he's really come on strong. Well-liked person, very good wrestler.
You can see the strength of Ron Slinker as he picks Don Fulton up, hoists him high above the ring. Don very wisely steps outside, and Tommy Weathers, the referee, gets both men back in the ring now. Ron Slinker looking for a win here over young Don Fulton. Arm drag takedown, comes up for the arm bar again. And Ron Slinker says he's not pulling the hair. Don Fulton tells referee Tommy Weathers, watch the hair. A lot of action here on Southeastern Championship Wrestling today. We've had a lot of unscheduled events here. And Fulton.
Fulton pulled him down by the hair.
Slinker having a little trouble coming up with the arm bar, but finally corrals the arm, and Slinker now tells the referees Fulton's pulling hair. Again, Fulton pulls to the hair, but Slinker takes him down with the arm drag.
Slinker's working on that arm quite a bit there, Phil. He's putting a lot of pressure on that upper part of his arm.
Shoots Slinker over the ropes, catches him with a knee. As Fulton had a hold of a handful of hair. Picks Slinker up by the hair of the head again. Shoots that fist into the forehead. Again to the forehead. Fulton biting Ron Slinker now on that injury that he received at the hands of Mephisto several weeks back. Fulton clawing at that injury. The eye not healed for Ron Slinker. Slinker fighting back. Puts Slinker into the turnbuckle. Goes to that shoulder into the midsection. Comes up with a waist system. Against Don Fulton.
Beautiful move by
Two
Ron
count.
Slinker.
Fulton gets out. Slinker wants to go the karate round here as Fulton caught Slinker with that chop to the throat.
And Fulton knows the background of Ron Slinker. He didn't want any part of that karate.
He backed off very quickly. Tommy Weathers costing both men as Fulton now sees how quickly the tide can change. Big takedown, and again comes up with the arm. He has that arm bent back in a precarious position, Allen, as he cups the fingers and starts to put pressure on that arm. Fulton reaches for a handful of hair, gets a caution from Tommy Weathers.
Phil, Ron's been working on that arm the whole match now, and I'm sure that Fulton it's becoming quite painful at this moment.
A lot of pressure applied by Ron Slinker, the karate expert, former U.S. champion, karate champion. And in the southeastern area, Ron Slinker's held several championships. And he's got the hand still bent back there. This is not giving Fulton too much leverage. And as he applies the pressure when that hand is bent back there, Fulton can't do anything but go with the flow.
Phil, you just mentioned that Ron was U.S. karate champion. Slinker hadn't had a chance to use much karate this time. It's pure wrestling. He's done a great job.
Well, he catches Fulton with a couple of kicks, and now a chop to the throat. Fulton kicks out. Fulton's still in the match. Doesn't want any more of the karate round. He tells referee Tommy Weathers, and Ron Slinker says, come on, boy, if you want to mix it up, we'll go that route. Again, showing the strength Ron Slinker possesses as he takes Fulton down with that arm drag after hoisting him up several times, 3-4 feet off of the canvas.
Referee's asking Fulton if he wants to give, but he's not.
Fulton waves referee Tommy Weathers off. He didn't want to give it up. He's still in this match. Takes again at that injury. Catches his man. Goes to the knee. He's got Slinker in trouble, but Slinker gets that shoulder off of the match just in time as referee Tommy Weathers makes that 2 count. Backdrop, leapfrog, off of the rope, diving elbow into the throat of Don Fulton.
Fulton didn't know what was going on and caught him right under the throat there. Surprised him.
That chop will put you down every time. Slinker has his ire up here. Don Fulton has provoked the martial arts champion. Finishing kick to the throat, takes him down. 1, 2, 3, and that's going to be the match. with your winner, Ron Slicker. Well, as most wrestling fans know here in the southeastern area, there's no love lost between Ron Slicker and the Great Mephisto and his entourage. And earlier,
Buddy Ryan.
The Iron Sheik from Iran being introduced against his opponent, the green trunk-clad Buddy Ryan. General Skandar Akbar making his exit out of the ring.
And Iron Sheik goes right to work on his man. You know, it's a possibility that the Iron Sheik could be in the dream match.
If he gets enough votes, remember, the match that receives the most votes from your letters, if you mail to Dream Match and carry the television station in which you're watching these matches, they'll forward it on to us. And the first week, January the 6th, the letter that you send in and the match that receives the most votes will be the Dream Match. So don't put it off. Just 3 more weeks. We were talking a while ago about Ernie Ladd being a great football star back in his days. Just a minute, there he goes. You seeing a great wrestler in action there from Iran, the Iron Sheik. He's looking to General Skandar Akbar. Follows through.
What an elbow drop. He says USA and put the boots right to it. He must think all Americans are weak or something.
Well, he come in the ring with the flags flying from Iran, and the fans chanted in and retaliated with USA, and it makes me feel so very good. There he goes. Looking at Skandar Akbar.
That take a what a powerful move right there. He's got the man beat. General Skandar Akbar tells him to don't pin him right there, punish him some more. Akbar is promising him a shot at the junkyard dog. Look how red the man's back is. When you come down on that camera, that's how this man is just about unconscious.
Ernie, last week, Bob Roop told me here as my guest commentator that those toes that stick up in front of the boots are used to kick camels in Iran, and that was a very interesting viewpoint. We didn't know what it was used for, and Bob brought it up. We appreciate that knowledge. Right now, the Iron Sheik using the bottom of the shoe.
He must have a camel on the mat. What a suplex.
A tremendous power move by the Iron Sheik. There's the General on the outside. He controls the match, giving the vocal and the signals.
The Iron Sheik is really punishing his man. He's really punishing his man. What a suplex. What a suplex. What a suplex.
1, 2, 3, and Iron Sheik